Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute. Things have been pretty okay for me. I've been going through a little rough patch, which I guess, everybody is with quarantine and this pandemic and everything that's going on. I'm sorry about the background noise. I'm actually at a friend's business, as you can see. I'm waiting on a couple people to get here. So, but yeah, I'm outside on a covered porch, and there's the riverfront is like right over there. So there's a lot of cars going by. So I apologize if the car noise gets too bad. But I'm back, guys. Back, want to give an update. So quarantine, right? It's been rough. I know for me, because I do live alone, I just have my puppies, I don't really see people. And before this quarantine, I would have said that I could go months without actually seeing anyone. I would have been wrong. Because it was about, the first couple weeks, I was like, yeah, this is cool. I was working from home. I was very lucky to not have lost my job during quarantine. I was able to work from home, still get a paycheck. So the first couple weeks, I was like, hell yeah, working from home, don't have to see anybody. This is my jam. Fast forward like another week or two, I was like, I really need to see somebody. And I was talking to my friend, Salt, and I was like, I have hit my corn top. I'm at it. I'm over it. I want to see people. I want to see my friends. I want to drink a little bit with my friends. So, yeah. But I've been kind of staying busy. Like I said, I've been working from home, even though I did do something pretty big. I actually quit my job a couple days ago. There was a lot of reasons as to why, but one of those being, I just didn't feel like, I felt like now was a good time. The whole, if not now, when. Oh, jeez. The whole, if not now, when kind of thing. I have enough in savings that I can cover myself for a couple months, and I'm going to focus on aromatherapy and my business that I have with my friend Salt. So I'm going to focus on that for a little bit. Focus on building up my client base for reading tarot, things like that. So that's what I'm a little stressed out about it. I'm a little freaked out. It was a big decision. I am still going to be searching for a job just in case, because after, like a month and a half, 2 months, I'm going to have to go back to work because, I can't do this full time unless something magically happens to where I can just read tarot and do Bound and Brood full time in the next 2 months, which I doubt is going to happen, but that's fine. So just want to come up on here, give an update. It's almost been a year since my ex-husband and I split. So this last month, end of April into May, has been kind of hard, because that's when my ex-husband and I got married. It's when we kind of met, was around the middle of April, or started dating, I should say. So it's been pretty hard here recently, but you know what? Tough cookies happen to everybody, and just gotta let them crumble where they may, right? So, oh my God, there's so many cars. So, during this whole 2 months of, like aromatherapy, Bound and Brewed, I'm also going to be getting way back into YouTube. I'm going to be trying to get back into that like I was, because I know it does inspire me. It helps me creatively with tarot, all of that. So I am going to be getting back into that. But I also wanted to come on here because, so it was my birthday last month, and my friend Salt, she had ordered me presents, but with quarantine it took a long time to get here. But my last present came in and she gave it to me, and it was a tarot deck. Now, I just want to say about this, the creator of this deck, Bakara Wintner, and Autumn Whitehurst is who created it, but Bakara Wintner, she has a book called WTF Tarot. Fucking love that book, okay? If you have the chance to get that book, get the book. She also owns a store called Everyday Magic, I believe. I apologize if that is wrong, but she does own her own store, and she does all of this full-time. So little jelly, but she's amazing. Go check her out. Bakara Wintner, and her deck is called the WayHome Tarot. So there's this WayHome Tarot. So it came in a box. Well, of course, if it ships, it has to come in a box. But it came in a box, and when I opened it, there was actually a card outside of the actual, box itself. And I'm thinking they pull a card for each deck that they send off, which is really cool. My card was the Son of Cups. Isn't that so cool? So cool. This is the back, which is the same as on the front of the box. Ooh, it was almost really bad. I almost flipped the whole deck. Okay. Okay. So just gonna do a quick little walkthrough, like I said. There's the back, and like usual, I'm not going to go through every single card. I'll just go through a few and talk about them. So, but I do always show the full. There is a certain few that I always show. This is the full. Look at that. Isn't that so cool? I love this because most times with the full card, you don't get to see what's below the cliff, right? You only see them on the cliff getting ready to jump. So this is a nice change where you get to see what they're seeing below the cliff, right? And there's rainbows, and there's what looks like a river. And there's new growth, there's weeds and new growth actually on the cliff itself. So I do really like that card because it is a different perspective of the Fool. So let's see. Oh. The Empress. Ooh, I like how it's a heart that has multiple trees and grass and everything growing out of it. I do want to say too, this deck is very minimalistic, and I do like that. I know some people like decks that have a lot of imagery, a lot of colors, a lot of things to choose from. To me, I feel like when decks have a lot in a card, you can kind of get bogged down in the details. So to me, minimalistic decks are very, you know, like, here's the things you should be looking at, and that's all I'm going to give you, which I appreciate. I am going to show the Emperor and after the Empress, because, so this is the Emperor, and he has a tree growing out of a brain, and like the Empress had the heart, right? So the Emperor and the Empress are two sides of a coin. Some say, you know, the Emperor is very headwise, very analytical, where the Empress is very nurturing, loving, and leads with her heart. So I do like that. So let's see. Okay, this is Justice. I like the balancing of the stones. I like that. Okay, so I did just like a brief little flip through whenever I first opened the deck because I couldn't resist. This deck, this is probably one of my favorite Hermit cards. Look at the little bear, and there's a little, if you see it, if you can, there's a little lightning bug in front of the bear. Isn't that so cute? I love that deck. That bear is PTFO'd. Let's see. Okay, and I do like, this is Strength. Little snake. And I do believe that is a pair of like hip bones. With two roses. Just to me, oh, I love that card. Let's see. Oh, show the tower. Look at that. I like how, so in a lot of tarot cards, the thing with the most destruction and being set on fire is the actual thing being hit by lightning. But with this, the whole forest is on fire. So it looks like a little A-frame house or cabin is the source, but it has spread, right? I like that. Oh, the moon. It's me. I like this. I like how, you know, they usually have two wolves. I like how the two wolves, one is a reflection. I dig it. And in the universe, here we see another little cabin with almost like the Aurora Borealis above it. I like that. Let's see. Ooh. Seven of Wands. I like that one. I really like this depiction of the Ten of Wands. You can get a lot from that. And the court cards are father, mother, son, and daughter. So it's not king, queen, anything like that. Let's see. Ooh, Six of Cups. That's pretty. Oh, it's very pretty. Oh, and there's a daisy chain. You know, most people don't do daisy chains when they get older, you know, like it's a younger thing that you do. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Let's see. Ooh, 2 of Swords. There's only 1 fray left on that rope. Oh, this one I really liked. 5 of Swords. It almost looks like the spider's legs are the swords, and they've like fallen off. But he still has a couple legs connected, and the ones that aren't are swords. Ooh, I didn't see this one. 9 of Swords. I like that. Ooh. Why do people gotta rev their car so hard? Just a little hill. Oh, there's a puppy. Sorry. I get distracted. 10 of Swords. Let's see. Ooh. All these cards are very slick. Keep wanting to run off on me. Okay, 4 of Pentacles. I like this. Even though he really only needs 1 lily pad, he's keeping all 4 of them. Oh, this is pretty. 10 of Pentacles. I like it. Okay, so that was just a quick little run through. I will say the cardstock is pretty good. I really like this deck. Can't wait to dive in, see more about it. Oh, also, just a little segue, if you notice, I have purple hair. So the salons open back up, and I'm pretty sure I've told y'all before, one of my best friends owns a salon, and she dyed my hair and waxed my eyebrows. I'm so excited. Gave me a little trim. So that is the WayHome Tarot, once again, by Bakara Wintner and Autumn Whitehurst, I want to say. I apologize if I screwed that up. But yeah, whew. So I do, oh god, without the cards in there, the box doesn't want to open. So during this quarantine as well, I know it's hard on everyone, and I hope you all are being safe, are taking precautions, taking care of the people closest to you, also checking in on the people who are close to you. I know I've been checking in and just like reaching out a lot more. I apologize. A lot more than I normally would, just because, you know, it's rough right now. And it's okay if you're struggling. I know I have been for a few months, in part, you know, work, but I've been struggling hard, and I finally had to, you know, it's not easy to, for me at least, it wasn't easy for me to be like, hey, I'm not okay, and I need to do XYZ to make myself okay. That's not easy. It's not easy for me to do that, but it got to a point where I needed to, and I was like, hey, I'm not fine. I'm struggling hard. But that's what friends are there for, right? That's what family's there for, and thankfully I have a really good support system. I've told you all about my 4 closest friends and their significant others, which one is my brother. But yeah, it's hard on everybody. Don't be too hard on yourself. Take care of yourself, take care of others, and we'll get through this, you know? But that's all I got. That's all I got. I'll see you all later. Blessings and growth, and thank you for coming back to my channel. Bye.